look at that.
Oh no.
Oh, holy shit. What's going on?
Don't do this.
Oh, no.
Don't do this. You're gonna burn down your house.
My house burned down.
What happens if you don't screw down your...
See that copper on the end? That's the ground, people. Don't do this. Come on. Oh, no. No. PlayStation 4, no. No. Can you even do that?
It's impossible. Not impossible.
Well, welcome to my show. My name is Jeremiah. This is Brunky Tech. This episode, we're going to review Tech Talk. I know, it's a cringy name.
One of these older iMacs and you're tired of seeing this beach ball bullshit when you're
Oh,
just
no.
trying to watch some Pokemon, this video might help. This swirling ball of rage is your Mac telling you to wait a goddamn...
That's the worst thing that you can see in a computer. Just it continue to circle.
second because it's trying to think. Unfortunately, it may lack the ability to do so because it's working with one of these antique pieces of trash.
Get rid of your disk drive, everybody. If you're still using those, get a solid state drive. You'll thank me later. It'll last longer. You have less issues. Thank goodness we moved away from those. Those are real slow.
So slow.
Oh, listen to that thing. Almost sounds like a robot. Come on. Oh, no. No. PlayStation 4, no. No. Can you even do that?
It's impossible. Not impossible.
Nope. Nope. You can't do that. You can't put your PS4 on your PC. But I bet you what they did was they had a PS4, plugged it in, and just turned it on.
Well, duh.
Got a little matrix code going on there.
Called internal pointer variable.
Yup.
What is this?
Yup.
Internal pointer variable.
Yup. That's definitely what happens. You'll get your engineer job. You'll think you're going to be doing awesome things. You get in there and you're going to spend a half a day learning how to do something or something new. You got to understand what you're looking at and what you're doing.
Mayday, mayday, mayday! I'm going down!
What happens if you install your CPU in the wrong orientation? Motherboards are designed to prevent CPUs from being placed in the incorrect direction. As you can see with this AMD processor, if I'm in the wrong orientation, the pins on the CPU physically can't fit into the slots in the motherboard. Intel motherboards have a similar mechanism.
Yep.
So just keep in mind that you shouldn't have to force CPUs into place. They should slot right in.
Oh, that clip's so true. So you get a PC and you build your own personal computer. You get a CPU. When you put it in the socket, it should fit without any issue. So if you're having issues getting it to fit in the socket, you're putting it in wrong.
That's what she said.
Or you got the wrong CPU for the motherboard.
Wrong.
Uh-oh. And so you are a German scientist in 1945. All right.
Hey there. It seems
Hello.
like your country just lost the war.
Yeah, they did.
But don't worry, because since you are a smart boy, you'll be able to choose between working for the US or for the Soviet Union.
Yay.
Press the button to play the roulette.
Come on, which one would you pick, chat? Put it down in the description.
Welcome to the US. We are super excited to start some new wars using your amazing inventions.
You've served your country well.
Little bit of history lesson right there. Where do you think all the German scientists went after the war? They either came to the United States or they came to Russia. That is completely accurate. Or at least most of them did. Quite a few of them.
No matter if you have an air-cooled or water-cooled PC, we all deal with the same problem. Dust. It can be frustrating, especially when it gets bad enough to affect your performance.
It's a nice, clean way to improve your performance.
Clean
There
your
are many ways to
PC.
Clean this dust, but since the dawn
Clean
of
your
these
PC,
PCs,
people.
We've seen people use compressed air. But inside these compressed air cans, you just don't find air. But actually, if you can hear this, there's a liquid inside. Inside these cans are actually gases compressed into liquids. These liquid gas mixtures are called fluorocarbons. A common one used in cans today is difluorothane, if I said that right. You can use these cans to clear dust in your radiators or fans, but just be careful. it's best to hold your fan still as you use this compressed air can. Also, make sure not to blow dust into your PC, but removing the filter and blowing the dust into a bag is a good alternative. A better alternative is to use an electric duster. It just uses a fan and a nozzle rather than compressed gases.
Yep. Keep your PC clean, people. So one thing about that is the fans. I see this a lot. Tell them to hold the fans. I'm gonna have to do a video on that. Second thing is when you clean your PC, ground that thing. Otherwise, you'll have some static electricity when the dust is blowing around that could potentially cause issues.
Shocked. We're all shocked.
Use static-free devices. Don't use a regular vacuum cleaner. That will definitely kill your computer. Don't follow this example in the video.
I made an induction heater using a ZVS driver circuit. As a fan of super high voltage, I'm thinking I can replace my coil with the primary of a transformer with huge winding turn ratio and create a super high voltage at the output. And now we can ask the import.
All right, that's a transformer. So what a transformer is it steps up or it steps down voltage based upon the winding. There's a winding ratio on each transformer that tells you how much it steps up the voltage or steps down. So if you have a 1 to 4 transformer, you put in 1 volt, you'll get 4 volts out. So it's a multiplier or divider. That's simple. This is used on grids. The power lines have 10, 20K volt going through them. And then before they get to your house, there's a step down transformer that takes that, steps it down, so that way you utilize your power at 120 volts or 240.
Important questions. Would it work? Oh, look at that.
Oh no.
Oh, holy shit. What's going on?
Don't do this.
Oh, no.
Don't do this. You're gonna burn down your house.
My house burned down.
Transformers. Let's try it out. Oh.
You're gonna shock yourself too. No, it doesn't feel that good.
You have to power it from a battery. No more current limit. We've got the power.
Maximum power, Slink.
There it goes. Oh,
That's what I'm talking about. Look at this.
don't do this.
What's going on? Oh, it's
You're going to
itself.
burn down your house.
Use a multiplier circuit and increase it to gazillions of volts. Don't try this at home, okay?
Each electrical device has a voltage limit. When you exceed that voltage limit, you have potential to cause fire. Don't exceed the voltage limit of your devices. Otherwise, you're going to burn down your house. You don't want to do that.
What happens if you don't screw down your...
See that copper on the end? That's the ground, people. Don't do this.
I require a dedicated 220-volt ground fault circuit interrupter.
M.2 SSD in your PC. To find out, we'll leave this M.2 unsecured, which happens to be our boot drive and sole drive in our computer. And as we power on the PC, we can see that the motherboard screen does appear, but that would happen even if no SSDs were recognized. Oh, but there we go. Windows loads as well.
It
which
works.
means the M.2 is still doing its job. Nice.
This is another one you don't want to do. See, every single connection on your PC should be secured. You have your grounding plane that was on the NVMe drive that needs to be screwed down. You also have a heatsink that you need in order to keep it cool. Probably the most important part is having that pure connect. So what that does is it prevents the voltage from arcing across the connector, damaging your PC. All right, so this is a pad that's heating up the PCBs. So it does this so that way your solder can melt and secure the components on the PCB board. So this is typically done at the manufacturer when they do this. They'll put down a stencil that shows you the outline of the solder and you can apply that. Once that's done, you install the IC component onto the board and you send it through a reflow oven, or if it's a through hole, you'll use a wave solder. So this is how components get installed on the board. Oh no, those are some nice keyboards. Yep. Mechanical keyboards, good old mechanical keyboards. Yeah, I can relate to this. Yep. Yeah. You don't need no keyboard. Yeah, that brings back some time when I lived with my brother. He had one of those mechanical keyboards. Oh, really loud. I got him one nice quiet one, and he never used it. He'd rather just keep me up at 3 a.m.
Funniest thing about the tech industry is, say, if you apply to any job in another industry like healthcare, finances, tax, well, I don't know, banking, you know you're going to be doing banking, you know you're going to be doing healthcare, etc.
Yep.
But if you go into the tech industry, you're most likely applying to a general software engineering position or product management position, and you don't actually know what you're going to be working on until you start that job.
They use engineers for all sorts of things. Be a software programmer, you could be a software installer, you could be a software tester.
This is what we signed up for.
You can even be just like software sales and collaborate between the customers.
Why don't you tell me about that sale?
Whenever you go for a tech degree and you go out there and you start working, it's vastly different than what you would expect going through college.
I read the contract. This was not in the contract.
What college does is teaches you a wider range of skills. When you get out and start working, you get narrowly focused on one specific thing, or you might learn AC power, and then once you go out and get a job, you might never have to deal with AC power again. All right, that is it for this episode. I appreciate you guys coming along. If you liked the video, hit a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, subscribe. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you would like me to make a video on any tech related topic, let me know, and I might just make it. Thank you. Have a nice evening. You want to say hi? Is that all you got? What do you want, girl, huh? That's it.